start seeing them lie. And people were going after me. But you know what? Some of the hardcore people that I respect, Retro Bro, I knew this dude before he was doing the Miko content. And I even criticized him like, dude, like, this isn't good for your channel. But whatever, it was criticism. Obviously, it's doing good for his channel. He got a lot of subs, and he's going to do good afterwards. And I say afterwards because I'm confident that the Miko is going to be done. But he's a good guy. So there, you know, my boy Turbo Joe's a good guy. So there are people that I'm friends with. They respect me. I respect them. I don't hate all of the Miko supporters. So let me get that out of the way, man. I want to just say that because I'm about to say something. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please drop a like. If you guys are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I'll be catching you guys soon. Peace out.
Ah, yes, Mr. Shoe Collector himself. How's it going, guys? Cameron here, it's Canadian Gamer. Beer of the day, we've got Fax. I believe that's how you pronounce it. That's how I've always pronounced it. Fax Amber Lager. So I'll have a sip of that here. So this shouldn't be a long video. Two things I want to talk about. The first thing is Dreamcast guy posted a video today talking about Elden Ring, of course. Now, as you recall, in my last video, I think it was, I mentioned how, what was it, 2 or 3 days ago? Dreamcast guy mentioned that he's on his third playthrough of Elden Ring. And this is while he's apparently halfway done that new Tokyo game there, the Wire game. I don't know what it's called. The one by Tango Studios. Apparently he's halfway done that as well. Ghostwire. So, yeah, Dreamcast guy, apparently he's in his third playthrough of Elden Ring. Meanwhile, most gamers out there that aren't professional YouTubers are probably not even a third of the way through the game because we have other things going on in our lives, in our daily lives. We don't just sit in our apartment and play Elden Ring all day. So the reason why I found it interesting is because if you watch his video today, which by the way, amateur hour, his audio is not in sync with the video. It's about a half a second off. So when he's talking, the audio doesn't line up with his lip movements. It's the most annoying thing. He doesn't watch his own videos before he uploads them. Complete amateur hour. And I've done that before, but that doesn't matter. I only have a couple hundred subscribers. But yeah, so anyways, now today he's saying he's over 100 hours into Elden Ring and he's trying to beat all the bosses. So first you say you're on your third playthrough and now you're saying you're over 100 hours into it. To me, when you say you're over 100 hours into it, to me that sounds like in a single playthrough. So which one is it? Are you on your third playthrough of Elden Ring? Or are you in your first playthrough and you're about 100 hours into it? Make up your mind, dude. I don't believe the guy. I think he's full of shit. So, the last thing we're going to talk about here, I don't want to rag on the guy too much because I don't really know him. I've never really watched the guy's channel, but this came up on my Twitter feed. There's a guy by the name of PK in the Universe. And this guy penned a love letter to Smash JT. So I'm not going to really say too much here with regards to Smash JT. You guys already kind of know how I feel about the guy. But I'll read this love letter out to you. It's about 7 paragraphs. And you guys can leave in the comments below your thoughts on this. So here we go. I feel Smash JT has literally been eating very good at Humble's Humble Pie Shop off of Humble Street and Hamilton Avenue. But you know what I learned from this situation? I get some people don't like him. He's made some pretty questionable videos over the years. Things that I've even called him out for. But how he's handled this has been pretty remarkable. I've watched the comments sections and people have literally shouted at him and he's handled it with grace and dignity. He never lashes out at them, even when they're taking things way too far. I wouldn't have been so kind. One of the things I've learned from this is how many people out there who are absolutely convinced that the prodigal son from the Bible should have been turned away and eat shit even after he realized his mistakes. Some people believe that there is no redemption for some. I don't care what you've done. Everyone deserves an opportunity at redemption. Yeah, right. Tell that to Cain Velasquez. No one is beyond redemption. We can never undo what's in the past, but we can move forward and be better people. And I can tell Jeff has learned something from this and is trying to do what is right. He could have just quit making videos, which he said he was going to do, about the Amico and never talked about it again. He could have never admitted Pat and Ian were right. Yeah, look how long it took him to do that. But instead, he sounded the alarm about the Amico, and he did apologize and on video. I'm not sure what else he can do at this point. Jeff, if people have been following this Amico saga and what you've been up to lately, posting 11 videos in a row about the Amico? I hope it gives them a better insight of what kind of person you are, and I hope they see you differently. Keep doing what you're doing, man. I got you, bro. I don't know how to respond to that. He ain't no saint. That's all I'm going to say. We all know the things that he's done and the people that he supports. You know, he supports people who dox other people. He'll block you on a moment's notice if you say something that doesn't jive with his narrative. He constantly flip-flops. He says he's done with YouTube, and now he's posting a video a day specifically about the Amico. He's burned every bridge that you could possibly burn, and he's constantly stabbing people in the back just to stay relevant. He went on about the Amico. He was very argumentative about it. He didn't want to hear what other people had to say about it. And finally, when some bigger YouTubers started calling his ass out, that's when he finally, again, backed himself into a corner. He had nowhere to run. And he finally broke down and admitted that he's been wrong all along. He doesn't just need to apologize to Pat and Ian. He needs to apologize to everybody. And not just regarding the Amico, but just in regards to how much of a jackass this guy has been over the last several years. There's not much else to say about this guy. He's not well liked in the community. He's not well respected. He's not authentic. He doesn't keep it real. His videos are here today and they're gone tomorrow. Videos that have a lasting appeal of about 24 to 48 hours. And then he has to keep chasing that nut. He's a hamster on a wheel. And he's only as good as the last video that he put out. No substance. No charisma. No redeeming qualities. That's all I got to say about that. Leave in the comments below, what do you guys think about this love letter to Trash JT? Love to hear what you guys think about this. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for me. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good night.
A working console to me is something close to retail and consumer ready. And I want to splice that here because there's no... when we see those videos, we don't see the game boot up. We don't see the game being loaded. We don't see the console powered up. We don't see the LED lights around the console. We don't see the controllers being synced to the console. We don't see anything.
I'm actually impressed with the amount of mental gymnastics that Pat and Ian are doing right now just to continue to hate on the Intellivision Amico. If If it's your first time on the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe and bell notification. We are going to get right into talking about Pat and Ian's CUP podcast clip, basically ripping the Amico once again. I'd imagine their pre-show meetings would go something along the lines of this. Hey Ian, I feel like our views are down.
Yeah, I don't know what we should do about it.
Maybe we should bash the Atari VCS?
No, everyone already knows that's a scam.
Well then, how about the Intellivision Amico?
Yeah, that always gets the views.
But we don't actually have anything new to talk about. I ignored all of Tommy's pleas to go see this in person because I knew I would be proven wrong.
Yeah, but in hindsight, because